The Senate is expected to meet this morning in a rare Saturday session to work on the roughly $1 trillion infrastructure bill. 16 Republicans joined Democrats to begin debating the bill on Friday in the latest show of bipartisan support for the measure. It's a big victory for the Biden administration, but one that comes with many battles ahead. Christina Ruffini has the latest from the White House. Christina, good morning.
Good morning, Elaine. You know, we've been talking about this bill so long, I'm almost out of infrastructure puns. But as you mentioned this morning, the legislation is trucking along. The Senate is here to hammer out the details of what is already looking to be about a 2,500-page piece of legislation.
We're not done yet, but we're going to get this baby across the finish line.
The current version of the $1 trillion infrastructure bill comes after months of bipartisan and sometimes partisan back and forth.
If what we vote on looks like what we've agreed upon, it will pass.
The motion upon reconsideration is agreed to.
Looks like we reached a bipartisan agreement on infrastructure, fancy word for bridges, roads, transit systems, high-speed internet, clean drinking water.
2/3 of the Senate voted to start debate on the measure Wednesday, a sign that the legislation will have enough support to pass. But a vote in the House is less certain.
We need to be transformative in terms of how we go forward with infrastructure investments and reconciliation bills that truly meet families' needs.
Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has said she won't take up the infrastructure bill unless the Senate also passes a separate $3.5 trillion budget plan. That would require the vote of every single Democrat in the Senate. But Arizona's Kristen Sinema has already signaled she has a problem with the price tag.
How do we let it get this bad?
You know, I think a lot of it was politics.
Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg told Michelle there's no time to waste.
The roads and bridges, the ports and airports, so many elements of the transportation infrastructure in this country need work. We've been failing to invest for decades. It's catching up to us.
Now, lawmakers say it's going to be a grind, but they're hoping they can have something to vote on in the next couple days. And Michelle, also overnight, the federal eviction moratorium expired, and that was to help people who fell behind on their rent due to COVID. House Democrats just didn't have the votes to get it extended, despite pleas from President Biden.
Yeah, and that's going to affect a lot of people. Christina, thank you very much.